Am I gonna die? I'm sorry. So guys, if you watched my last video, I actually talk about Pulau Langkawi, and if you're not, I will link the video in the description below, and just let me know what you think and continue part 2 of this Pulau Langkawi trip. Catch you guys in the video. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So now I'm gonna talk about the Langkawi experience. So it's quite a displeasant experience, I suppose, cause like while I was in the airport, like there are some people, because no offense or anything, because of the coronavirus is still spreading out there, and we're still quite conscious about our surroundings. So I was wearing my mask and full coverage, and I saw some people just, let me just get to the point. Like I was in the restaurant and one lady just cough until the whole respiratory system is almost out, and I was so scared, and I was like, we need to get out of here ASAP. And because during that moment I was like looking at the menu, I was like choosing like what to eat and everything, and then this lady just cough, and I was like, am I gonna die? I'm sorry. But I feel bad for saying that, but still, I hope everyone will stay healthy, and if you have any cough or experience any difficulty in breathing, just get to the doctor, get a checkup, like high fever or anything, just get it checked. You know, some things, just do prevention is better than cure. I still think that is true. And you know what, after that moment, we're just like, we're out. We just left the restaurant and we went to another restaurant to have our breakfast, to have our lunch. So hand sanitizer, just buy them, like especially you just buy hand sanitizer with denatured alcohol, perhaps like 60 to 90%, that would be great. And just look at the ingredient, like some of the Dettol, they actually contain chlorxylenol, which is actually the main agent to kill the bacteria. So I'm not sure if it will work for the coronavirus, because it's a virus and it's not alive. I mean, the virus is not alive. So yeah, so that's the experience. And while I was boarding the plane, I was sitting at the airport waiting for the plane for the departure, and there's 4 person, like literally 4 person, like how, I was like, no, there's 4 person, there's 1 person in front of me, and there's 2 person besides me, and there's 1 person at the back, all cough at the same time. Like they all cough. I was like mind blown, like get me out of here. Nah, not gonna happen. So I was like pressing my mask and everything. I hope everyone just take care. And remember to stay hygienic and wash your hands in a perfect way. While you're washing your hands, just sing the happy birthday song for 2 times. And when you wash your hands, remember to scrub like every area. This is the palm area and the finger area and everything. The fingernails, just scrub and, you know, just get it clean. You don't want those nasty bacteria just stay inside your fingernails or anything. Is contagious, it's airborne, so be careful. And cause the virus can actually spread very fast, and you know, because some of the reports they say like the virus can actually transmit it through the eyes. It's because while you are rubbing your eyes, you're actually in contact with the virus, and when you are touching other people's hand, you actually spread the virus. So stay healthy, be careful, beware. Just beware of the surrounding. Just cool. After I boarded the plane, I was like, somehow I'm afraid of heights while I was little. So while I was on the plane, I was like listening to music. And another good advice is, if any one of you have any afraid of height disease, you just take some of those ginger sweetness thingy. I mean, just take some ginger, and I think it helps with motion sickness. And yeah, and whilst flying towards Pulau Langkawi, and I was listening to my music, I listened to like about 10 songs, and it landed right after that. So I think the trip is like 2 hours. I think it's quite fast. So yeah, and while I was in Langkawi, I was in the airport, and most of the people, like not local, most of the non-locals were quite environmentally conscious. Like they are actually quite cautious about the surrounding. They just check whether the surrounding, whether it's okay or anything. So yeah, so that's this pleasant part of my journey. Is I want to enjoy a trip, but it seems like it's not the time. At first I don't want to go to this trip because like I was so lazy to, like, you need to plan the trip, you need to pack and everything. And yeah, okay, another disastrous event is that my brother's luggage just broke. Like 4 legs, like 4 rollers luggage become 2 rollers at the corner, like diagonally, and it's not a good news. Like I'm not sure, like the handle was also broken, and I don't know how they actually take the bag and put it and transfer it. Like I think somehow something happened during the transferring, maybe over layering of the baggage and everything, and it's just, so we made a complaint, and we wanting to get a new bag. We wanting to get a new luggage, and it turns out they just refunding us a 60 ringgit, and they just pay us 60 ringgit, and we just go and buy a new one. I don't think 60 ringgit is actually enough for you to buy a new bag, but still appreciate your effort. So I don't know what to think about this. Appreciate the effort, so thanks, I think. So we reached the hotel, and we actually had a lot of activities like team building, and we actually had a lot of like team building activities that actually strengthened, because it's more of like a company trip, so they actually strengthen each other's bond by having this team building. And what's good about team building is that they actually develop the concept of having integrity, teamwork, self-consciousness, awareness, and help each other's out during their hardest time, and empathy and not just sympathy, because a lot of people sympathize but not empathize, which is not that good. Empathy is somehow you just put your situation in other people's shoe, and you just know like it's actually that hard to actually accomplish certain tasks. Let's just say, for example, I'm filming this video. I know nothing about YouTube filming, and while I was filming, I was talking to myself, and I just realized it's actually very hard to talk to yourself, because you're talking to inanimate things, and other YouTubers, they try very hard. If you try to experience the feeling of what they feel, like you sit in front of the camera and just talk for like 10 to 20 minutes. I don't know how you experience like the first video. If you watch my first video, then you know like how awkward I am while I was in front of the camera. Now I can speak because I was watching the other YouTubers' video, toughen up my courage, and yeah, so I actually feel what they feel, and it's actually very great. I feel like the amount of courage they need to put into each and every video and creativity in order to spark all those ideas, and the amount of brainstorming they need to do while filming a video. And about vlogging, like they need to walk and think. Wow, I don't know how they did it, but it's just crazy, and I really admire and idolize them. Like they are really amazing, and wow, I'm shook Reno. So I think this video is gonna get very long, and let's just skip to the main point. So I went to the team building, and they play a lot of games. I'm gonna talk about the games later. And I went to the beach. We're having a dinner and a lucky draw event there. And you know what? I got the first prize, and I don't know how I did it because I'm not even a part of company, and they actually had this lucky draw event for every person who participated in the team building event. So yeah, I don't know how, maybe it's luck or something. I just got that. Like I feel so guilty afterward, but yeah, I think it's luck. So thank you for the gift. I think the gift is actually a TV, but yeah, shook. Okay, then for the next part is, okay, so after I won the prize, I was like, oh my god, it's really happening. Like, oh my god, I feel so bad. Like everyone is looking at me, and I don't know what to say. Like, am I gonna give a speech or anything? Like, I'm so worried and everything. But it turns out everything is just cool, everybody's just like, oh, you got a prize, my god, you're so lucky. Like everyone is like, wow, you're so lucky. Like after the lucky draw, the next day we just went back to our hometown and everything. So yeah, everyone returns after that the next day. I think I'm gonna do a separate video because it's just taking too long. I'm gonna do a separate video on like the team building games and what is the game they played, and how they actually motivate each other. And sometimes we just need a little bit of team building in every projects or assignments, because yeah, and it actually helps to develop our bond, to make it stronger, and I just think it's really efficient, and we need it. Seriously, we need it. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching my video again, and I will be telling you guys about the team building event in the next video. So just stay tuned, and you know what guys, you are beautiful and you are everything. Just continue to do what you have to do, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.